After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Calling officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, this defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Commanders 7, Packers 0. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. There's Robinson showing the flash. And he returns this to the 22. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
52 blue. Slide 2. Ready?
Now Love. And this one's incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
Okay,
here's 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 52. 52. Yellow. White. Yellow. Zoom. Green Jack.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 30 seconds.
Throwing. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And out of bounds. Where will they spot it? At the 35-yard line. So great field position coming up.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A 1st down carry for Smith. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
First down, Washington.
Let's go now. 60 by Mustang 19.
To throw is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Daniels looking to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Devontae Wyatt never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Shot 60, shot 60.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. It's going to be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
70, 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their 1st quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Smash, red. Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Go red. Ready?
They just do get the playoff. Love going to throw it. He'll buy some time right. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
$10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
On the ready. Set, set.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Red, cycle. Here we go. Black, 95. Slide blue. Hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Kraft. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Going back to Love. Touchdown! Christian Watson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Smith up the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in...
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Ready. Smash. Red. Here we go. Set. Red. Cycle. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's cut.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. McManus's point after is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment. At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down up to the 47-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Throwing now is Daniels. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here now a 3rd and 20.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Panther 11, Panther 11. Shot 60, shot 60.
Now Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. A final shot before break. Daniels. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
3rd down and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready?
Love looking to throw it.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 36. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Just the Eagles, just the Eagles.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go, Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Smith running wide side. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Set.
Daniel's going to throw for it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Love now.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Blue striker. Ready. Grill green. 50 green. Smash red. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. Love.
A complete once again to Watson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 15 yards. It's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Steel, black. Yellow, go. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Love. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Blue 30.
Now Love. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Packers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Lambeau.
It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Down the sideline he goes. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
19 Tiger.
Here's Daniels. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Over the middle to Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 76.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Commanders 24, Packers 21. Gay to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in the title. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Love from the gun.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Yellow, 22. Dog red. Black ultra. Red, cycle. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Smith. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles.
To the air goes Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
This makes the score. Commanders 31, Packers 21.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throwing. Love.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Second and 10.
White. Ready. Drill green. 33. Yellow. Drill. Yellow. Black shot. Needle blue.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Set. Yellow. Go. Claws red. Steel. Black. Black Ultra. Steel. Chest steel. Mega.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18.
Daniels looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Daniels. Now inside the 25. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 38, Packers 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Washington.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Play action this time with Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Let's go now. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
45. Packers 21. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Set, hut. Steal. 150. Green. Set, hut.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. A quick throw, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
45, Edo Blue.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Commanders, after the home loss, they rebound with a good road win to get back to 500. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.